used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before is sure to be mine. And I do believe it, and I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight, and it could happen to knows, but who really knows? Who knows, but who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's a robber, we gotta live right, though we might get distracted by the things in our sight. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight, and it could happen to knows, but who really knows? Who knows, but who really knows?
Nobody hyper than Blacker representing for overall setting.
We gotta give thanks. We got to give thanks, yes, for the ones that come before us, and we gotta shake hands. Hi, this is Singing Melody, and I'll be on the Overall Settings podcast.
Overall setting.
Hear me now, Overall Settings.
Ashes, burn them down all the way. Don't know, Rastama represent for overall settings.
Man, it's all about overall settings.
It's all about overall.
Live on the overall setting podcast.
Overall settings. Watch your friends, watch your friends, watch your keeper. Watch your friends, watch your friends, watch your keeper. Watch your friends, know your friends. Overall settings, turn up the ends.
Yeah, we're back again. I'm sitting beside someone who happens to be shorter than me, who always makes me feel gigantic.
Make you feel tall, yeah. Hold on. Make you feel tall, yeah. Even though it's an inch, but
my bigger brother, and the uncle sharp man in our life when I ever look up to. Remember that. And that me I try to tell you
man,
true.
bless
You
up
see?
for that. Next
You know
week
me, I
with my family, healthy, come
yeah,
my brother.
man, you know me I say. Overall settings
30
last
years, overall settings, one song.
well, last week was epic, man.
Me I tell you. Boy, we never have time.
Artists like crazy, brother. You know,
Never
see?
have time.
Yeah,
brother.
man, I mean, it's
and we want to apologize to every artist when I get
for the people that will never get forward on the
we want to
platform.
apologize.
We're truly sorry. We're definitely I go work out the kinks. You know, so by next year, you know, everybody that's invited.
Or even,
you know,
even maybe just do a part few. Everybody will never get feel like
yeah, I can't wait till we actually turn it into like an actual stage show, brother, and that'll come. It'll come. We are gonna work on that part. We're gonna work on that part. So anyway, people, you're here for another episode of Overall Settings, the podcast that differs, where we always highlight the icons of yesteryear who chopped the bush for the current icons of today, who set the stage for the future icons of tomorrow.
But there's a special thing where we do.
You know what we do already? We love it. God, dig up the diamond them in the rough where nobody not too ear about or them probably know have something with them do and not even know say them do it. You know what I say? So, you know, those are the type of people where we love to deal with the most, and today is no different as we venture to a place where we've been quite a few times.
Yes.
You know the six, you know what I mean? When you talk about the six, you have to talk about, yeah, man, you have to talk about Drake, you have to talk about so many different artists.
Yeah, man, big up.
You know what I say? But this young lady comes to us by way of Upper Cane River to wash my dread. Upon the rock I rest my head. You know, she come from Jamestown. Jackstown, killing the people with music. With music, sweet what? Empress lyrics. Yeah. Well, welcome Empress to the platform now.
Let me tell you what I Empress I go do. When you see the man going not true, the woman other picture words that are true. That is what I Empress I go do.
What you say?
Yeah. Come let me tell you what I Empress I go do. When you see the man going not true, the woman other picture words that are true. That is what I Empress I go do. Come let me tell you what I Empress I go do. When you see the man going not true, the woman other picture words that are true. That is what I Empress I go do. You get what you give. Feeling low now.
Oh, that sound. Voila. We want to make sure say the belly in the song, you know. Come here, hear the lyrics them. I may hear the song earlier. I said no, that song about. That song about. I said no, the artists are not normal, and it kind of I put me back in at them. My name is Constable Brown. Them call me Boy Blue. You have me ever. You know, man. Say so. Yeah, and she come out. She come out well strong on the track. So we have to make sure say we don't know effects pan or something here. If you make it play in a little funny way. You know what I mean? So me want the proper representation of the artist. You understand what I say? Because we don't come here so to play the thing like pan a level where nobody can hear the thing. You understand? We don't come to play the thing pan a level where nobody can hear the thing. We want everybody to hear where they go on. You know what I say? So people, bear with me. Me start out that thing and see if I can reload it. And we are going to jump right back in that bad song where we just a hear a while ago.
Mad, man.
I mean if it mad.
Come let me tell you what I Empress I go do. When you see the man loving not true, the whole the other picture words that are true. That is what I Empress I go do.
What you say?
What I Empress I go do. When you see the man loving not true, the whole the other picture words that are true. That is what I Empress I go do. Rise positive, make the porridge, make the give them with love. You get what you give. The house good and small, only 4 walls. Thanks for it, all the ceiling, no, not all. One thing without you love, life will be the same. The man won't come home and night the man can't see him. In winter other, the same day with Nama. It's in Kota Road, what a drama. What I Empress I go do. When you see the man, the whole the other picture words that are true. That is what I Empress I go do.
When sang bad, sang just bad. You hear the part there when sang bad, sang bad.
That's true. That is what I
when sang bad, sang just bad, brother. Say go.
No true love. Yeah. True love. Come let me tell you what I Empress I go do. When you see the man loving not true, the whole the other picture words that are true. That is what I Empress I go do. Come let me tell you what I Empress I go do. When you see the man loving not true, the whole the other picture words that are true. That is what I Empress I go do. Rise positive, make the porridge, get the gifted with love. You get what you give. The house good and small, only 4 walls. Give thanks for it. All the ceiling, no, not all. One thing without love, life will be the same. The man won't come home and night the man can't tame. In out a other, you say him David Nama. It's think out a road. What a drama. What a Empress I go do. When you see the man love is not true. The whole no other did your words that are true. That is what a Empress I go do. But let me tell you what a Empress I go do. When you see the man love is not true. The whole no other did your words that are true. That is what a Empress I go do. Me now play number 2.
Voila, different style for the same rhythm. Different style for the same rhythm.
Press now play number 2.
What big one?
Me now play number 2. Empress now play number 2. Me I go make me life brand new. Them want me give it up, but that me not do. Empress now play number 2. Empress now play number 2. Me I go make me life brand new. They want me give it up, but that me not do. Empress now play number 2.
Overall setting security.
Me now play number 2. Empress now play number 2. Me I go make me life brand new. They want me give it up, but that me not do. Empress now play number 2. Empress now play number 2. Me I go make me life brand new. They want me give it up, but that me not do. Empress now play number 2. Them want control, would I want me sell me soul, but me roll up on their mighty. I saw me roll one, all I back to me sexy and hot. Nah give it up, just me pan that. Lost half a eye and me nah watch that. Empress me name and me nah look back. Moving forward to the number 1 spot. Every time me step out, what a Empress look at. Nah play number 2. Me a go life brand new. They want me give it up, but that me not do. Empress now play number 2.
Yo, something catchy though.
Empress now play number 2.
Catchy is a shape though.
Me life brand new. They want me give it up, but that me not do. Empress now play number 2.
Mother roll.
Rasta love, Empress lyrics, no gimmicks, true love, yeah, true love. Come and me tell you what I Empress I go do. When you see the man loving not true, the whole no other did your works that are true. That is what I Empress I go do.
Okay, peeps. Without further ado, she says she gonna tell me what Empress I gonna do. So
introduce that.
We're gonna find out what the Empress I gonna do. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on a live, yeah. I beg you now, if you do yourself a favor, do your friends a favor, and share the live. Big up Zion Crooks on the live, big up Darius Berry on the live, big up Scotland Dog on the live. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, see me all a sweat. We welcome to the platform Empress Lyrics.
Give that.
Give that. What's it going, Mama? Wagwan.
No, we have to give
so
you.
I want to make myself clear, so I have the kingdom name straight.
All right, so I am Fico settings. The brother here about 3 names, but I think tonight
Daddy Lee settings.
Him would want you to call him Daddy Lee settings. So
settings and
yes.
Daddy Lee settings.
Yeah, we're gonna work with the Daddy Lee tonight.
And before this is done,
you will be
all right.
You will be an honorable settings as well, so the world may know you as Empress Lyrics. But before the night is over, we will be referring to you as Empress Lyrics settings. You'll be a part of.
Wow, that's like a big blessing to be accepted by your platform, Fico settings and Daddy Lee settings.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
It's like eye water could have come on my eye because
Wow.
all
No.
these works, all the love I give, all the support I give as an
Right.
activist in the community and
Mhm.
as a mama for many that don't have a mother and father.
Mhm.
And I've never been really embraced before
Wow.
until now by
Wow.
Pico settings, Daddy Lee settings. We have
Wow.
Mermaid settings, big up yourself.
Yes.
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 And,
Yes.
Yes.
and as you said, Scotland Dog settings.
All right.
So
And
we give thanks that I'm being actually accepted and embraced.
Love that, man. I mean,
mhm.
and
And like I said, I don't know if you heard me or not, but we have to give thanks to you for your time what you are give us tonight.
yeah, man, definitely. Cause you could
We,
have there anywhere in the
we
world.
cherish that. We
You know what I
cherish
say?
any
And
artist
you
come over
chose
here. We cherish them time. Bless.
to be here with us,
Yeah.
and we appreciate love that. You know what I say?
Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks.
Um, you said that you haven't been embraced or chosen, but in a sense I beg to differ because long before you met us, that common denominator that brings us together, music chose you. You know what I'm saying? You know, so tell us a little something about when you started, your earliest memory of when you started to discover that this thing named music was tapping you on your shoulder and telling you like, yo, and me, you feel the pursue, me no business with nothing or nobody else. And me, you feel run down. And me, I draw for you. You know what I say? Like, what was your earliest memory of it? I know you come from a long line of, your household songwriters, musicians, artists just alike, but like, what was your earliest memory when it actually chose you?
My earliest memory is when I was 7 or 8 years old. I think I was about 7 or 8. I was in a movie theater with my parents and my brothers and sisters, my siblings. I have a brother and sister, and I heard the host before the movie started. It was a family movie, and the host said, Are there any children out there that can sing? I want you to come to the stage, and you'll win a movie pass for your family. So by
Oh,
the time my parents looked around, I was already on the stage. I didn't even ask.
What was the song that you sung?
The song that I sung was "Raindrops Keep Falling on
oh,
Our
wow.
Head,"
Wow. Wow. Wow.
and the other two little girls were there, and they didn't know what to sing, so they copied me. Come and make sure to go up there first, so me start the show. So the two other little girls copied me, and um, what happened was the host just said, "You know what? All of you did a great job." So he gave all of us movie pass. But you don't know, say me steal the show. And you never wanted the other two to feel no way. So yeah. But me no mind to spread the love of me that.
Right.
So
Right.
was that your first time? I mean, singing in front of a audience, or how did it all started as a
That was
young?
that, that was the first time me singing in front of an audience, but I used to actually go in my dad is Percy Williams from
Okay.
Trenchtown, 11 and 3rd Street. Him coming from 11 and 3rd Street. My father is a Trenchtownie and you see it. Him take me mother and him a Miss Him breed a treat and him name a Percy. Yeah. So my father Percy Williams now, him used to in him room I bought him little weed and I play him guitar and him drum. So me always used to in there with him from me a little girl, little baby.
Ah,
And then when me come from Spanish Town Hospital now, me a ball. Me a ball. And you have a Cuban. We come from Cuba to do some work at Jamaica named Abican. And
Mm,
him beat on the gate and say, yo, you see that little baby there with a ball? You
mm,
hear her lungs? Is a
mm,
star you have there. And that him tell me mother and my father from them the time there. So I saw. And ever since I've been singing. And then the next time I sung was when I was 15. We did a Gilbert's fundraiser on the TV over here, on the community channel 10 Rogers, channel 10. So yeah, I formed got some children in the community together. I sang The Greatest Love of All.
Oh,
and then we did a reenactment of Go Ola Fresh. So we did an acting part where a youth and myself and another sister and him a try talk to me and him hold up him hand and put it on the wall. And we say, Go Ola Fresh. And the music start. Music come and you know that song? Go Ola Fresh. So then we got into the song. So we acted and then we got into the song. So I've always been doing music from I'm young. Me love it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I know that, you know, with your father being, you know, a established musician, you know, that it probably rubbed off on you, and you said that was one of the reasons why it rubbed off on you. So none of the other siblings in the household were they didn't decide to take that road there.
Well, me and my sister, when we were young, we were doing a little songwriting together, and we would do a little 1-2 at school, a little, you have school, you have little talent show when you're in a baby school and them thing there. So grade school and them thing there. But other than that, and maybe high school, we did a little talent thing with myself and my sister and maybe a girlfriend, but they didn't take it any further. I continued. I always had a little job while I was in school. Always have my little job and always I go at the studio. When my first youth just born Jatari, I was only 19 and I was in the studio with my little baby coming from school. Yeah.
Well serious.
Man, well serious.
Nah, take the thing lightly.
No. Serious about it, passionate.
So you were in the studio, like I said, from the very beginning, you kind of, like stood out in a sense. And I mean, like, as long before you even get permission, you're in up on stage and I sing Raindrops Are Fall by your head and one bag of things
what,
and
eight, nine,
and
seven.
Yeah.
Seven.
Yeah. You know what I said?
So she said that the next time she sung was 15. What did you do between that time from 7 to 15?
Musicals. I did Chitty Chitty Bang Bang at school. And I was one of the head singers, one of the lead singers for another musical. What do you call it? No. Anyways, I can't really remember right now because there's so much. But I did a musical and I was singing, "What do you feel? You people gazing at me. You see a doll on the music clock that's wound by a key, turning around." I remember the song, but I can't remember the playing.
So you really kept active then, school wise, doing plays and things like that.
Oh yeah, man, and at community centers, and then we used to hide and thief in at the night and go hold the dance hall mic. Yeah, that's when I was 15, 16, when my mother couldn't find me.
Oh wow! Oh,
them time they start bad.
Yeah.
So long before popcorn, you were the unruly one.
Yeah.
From long time. Yeah, man, me is a Joseph, me born February 22, so me wear a coat with many colors.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like we can do the hip hop thing, we can do the dance art thing, we can do the culture, lovers rock.
And for you start talk about raindrops and fall by your head, you know what I mean? You're gone in a whole different realm with that.
Exactly. I was doing some of that too. Like, where would I call that music there?
With that's a contemporary you know, like me know say that all is what good is thing there like classic classic rock or what them call it again.
Yeah, and even I used to always love to sing Anne Marie's music. I cried a tear, you are tear dry. I was confused. You cleared my mind. I sold my soul. You bought it back for me and held me on and gave me, yes,
Yeah.
Father, you needed me. You
Oh,
gave me strength to stand on again, to face the world all on my own again. You put me high on a pedestal, so I that I could all see eternity. You needed me. You needed me.
Overall setting security!
Yo,
I say yeah, man.
me I tell you.
I remember you know, catch me under pressure, you know. Because me just help my son start a business. So me I work 7 nights a week,
Okay.
10-hour shift every night.
So
I mean, not even sleep yet, really.
a question to you. I mean, how much of this you've done in Jamaica, or what should I ask is, you tell us about the plays and the shows and everything you did. How much of that was done prior to you moving to the States?
You mean Canada?
Canada.
In Philadelphia, you know, me wish we did that day, we don't know.
My mistake. I should say abroad.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Basically, me never before me leave Jamaica, I was just a baby, just going on three and a half.
Okay,
So
so
I
most
started to venture back. So when we come to Canada, I was doing those musicals and those community center shows and
okay.
sneaking out in the night and going to hold the mic when I was 15, 16. So when me in my 20s now, me start going to studios upon a serious level. Like I said, I brought my son to the studio when I was 19, when I had my first child. So therefore, then I started to really get into the dancehall and the reggae music. And I'm like, hold on, how can I DJ like this? I'm gonna leave Jamaica when me a baby. So me I say wait. So me I really studied the DJ thing and the reggae music and I learned say wow, it's like it's still in my blood. So I went back to Jamaica when I was 27 and I did a project on my own at Tough Gum. And me hear the engineer. Him say him look over the rhythm. Me don't know if him really look over the rhythm, but a jam rock rhythm. And me record something on it. Empress. And him look for me and him say, well, how long you say you leave Jamaica again? And I go, when I was 3. And he's like, so oh you sound so hard. And from there so now, me go bada shocking vibe. Because I was looking for the right management, booking agent, you know. So I was searching. Me end up at Jaro Studio. Shocking Vibe was busy at the time, I think, with which artist? I think a Serrani or one of them they were pushing at the time. And then I end up at Jaro Studio. That's where I met EQ. And then I passed to Anthony B's studio. You know, I seen Beanie Man there. I go, Beanie Man, give me a little strength, no man. Help our sister, you know. See? End up at Miniman Condo at one time. End up in Cableton Yard at one time when they had a gathering. And the man them a DJ. Was getting a little assistance from Buddy General at one point. Ended up at Bobby Digital Studio and recorded a track with Tornado.
Big up.
Tornado. You know, same day Canada, right?
Yeah, man, me know, man. Me link it, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Me know, same there Canada. I'm a person that's constantly giving other artists strength, links, encouragement. That's who I is. And then I did a video. I ended up on Magnum Kings and Queens 2008.
Oh, wow.
Out of 25 women, I came in 6th place, drop out 6th place. And me here, what's your name again? Where did Judge name again? Kitty?
Oh, Miss Kitty, yeah.
We have to upgrade my style. Come more sexier than that.
How will you say?
Yeah.
How will you say?
There was a write-up about it in where the magazine, the paper name again. There was a write-up about it.
What the Star or the Observer?
The X newspaper.
X News.
Yeah. And she said, me fi learn, me fi sort out me thing, dress more sexy, more appealing. But then they time them used to just wear my jeans and my little tank top and my matching running shoes. And I mean, I tried, you see me? I mean, never have nobody around me. So, you know, when you're female, you're in Jamaica, you don't have nobody around you. Tried like a hardcore. So I saw me touch the stage, same way. But I came in 6th place. It was a good experience. I got good response when I was walking on the road. There was a lot of people that blessed me up and say, yo, you don't know where you have, you don't know where you have, girl. Give me a good feel. So it was nice. It was a good experience. It helped me to grow. And I also touched Beanie Man's open stage show. At the back of the stage, the artists then was going in bad, like they wanted to fight their one another, rip their one another off of the steps to go up the back of the stage. So me get mad. I'm say I want to know. Want to live loving and stick together and loving one another. When I go fight and killing one another to get on the stage. And same time the host say, you come up.
Wow.
And then me touch the stage and me do the Irene rendition. Y'all him go look at the white expensive dollars and bling, so them go be dancing. Catch the virus now, him is spreading the him end up to a one night fling. Jaja, please, he is crying. Him call the doctor, tell him he is crying, dying. One man from the age and let him run him body red and it is a sin. One woman can give him everything. He'll never be still and consult the king. Take the kind of perspire. Women him require. And me I tell you, I'm not even get to do so much. We just do the first 2 lines. Y'all go look at the white expensive. That's assembling for them go bed dancing. And the whole thing mash up. So me think to the crowd them. Me swear to the crowd. I have a brawl. Somebody are fighting at the crowd. So me run off the stage. And the host is like, where you go? And I'm like, but in my fight. And he's like, no. The people them get excited about you, them want to hear more. But I was already done off the stage because I didn't know what was going on. So yeah, crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, obviously. So when you went back to Jamaica, 24 years later, was the mission you were on solely to align yourself with people who could further your music career? Did you actually migrate in a sense, or were you just passing through at that particular time?
Well, when I went to Jamaica, I actually before the Magnum Kings and Queens, you see me I sweat door first. You see it there door. You think that you want to sweat? Yeah. So when before Magnum Kings and Queens, we did come to Jamaica. No, while Magnum Kings and Queens, I got some assistance, and I was so blessed to get this assistance. That's a Donna and Althea father, Birch and Brown,
Oh, wow.
Freedom Zone, And he was assisting me through the Magnum Kings and Queens and looking out for me and And unfortunately, 2011, I believe, he a brethren from UK was there, and he ended up drowning.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it was 2011 or 2013. He ended up drowning. That was after Magnet Kings and Queens. But yeah, Altia and Donna father him look out for me big time, and I got that assistance. And I was so sad when he drowned and they couldn't find his body, because I know he was a man that was really gonna deal with my career the right way,
Right.
the right way.
Right.
You know, and when you're a female, it's kind of tough because you know the man them like sexy woman and Ray and try to deal with your career upon a professional thing, focus and man draft you. I'm not dep on that. You know? So I'm not on that. Like if you're gonna take me up as an artist and deal with my career, do it on a natural, genuine level.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because that's it for me. Rastafari.
Totally understand. So all throughout, I mean, you've been very active, and you have aligned yourself with several people just from the comfort of where you are, which speaks volumes. You know what I mean? Of how lively catered you are to your cause. You know what I mean? What would you say was probably one of your proudest moments over the course of your career?
My proudest moments was when when I was 15 and I sang "The Greatest Love of All" for the Gilbert fundraiser. That was one of my proudest moments. As I said, it was a community station, Rogers Channel 10, and then I have another proud moment when I entered a competition. I entered a competition here in Canada at the Eaton Centre, one of our biggest malls downtown Toronto. And I didn't win the competition, but you have a nice little Caucasian man, a nice little white lady come up to me and touch me, nudge me with her shoulder and with her elbow. And she said, "You know what? You didn't win, but I'm telling you, you have something special." She was from Universal Records. And she said, "You have something special. You have to keep on doing what you're doing."
Yeah,
Another proud moment is when I entered BET Spring Bling competition.
Wow.
I was accepted as an auditionee. I got the special location where I need to show up in Florida to do the audition. Unfortunately, I was in Jamaica. I just finished a Calibuds remix. And I just finished the video. And I ran to my family who I was staying with down at Pienland. Never know how bad Pienland is. And still is. See? And me never know say them the people they would have gone like they want to take my life because me go back at Jammies. At that time I was kind of connected with Jammies. I didn't think Jammies was taking me that serious. But him give me one or two rhythm. I'm going to go back at Jammies in 2-3 days of the song. I'm ready to record. But Jammies kept on saying, "Me soon come back, me soon come back, me soon come back" lyrics. And we never really got to record it. But to make a long story short, his daughter assisted me reserving my ticket on JetBlue to leave from Jamaica to go to Florida because it's close. And I didn't know that my family would have steal my money, but that's what happened. And I never got a chance to go to Florida and participate as an auditionee, but I was accepted after 85 emails. I wasn't easing up on BE Spring Bling people then. I was on them, yo. Trust me.
You force your way in.
Yeah, after when I sent them my MySpace link and they heard my music, they said, "Empress lyrics, are you ready to come in the 5,000 US?"
Man.
I got the DJ and they said, "Forward, you're one of the auditionees." And I think there was like 10 or 12 auditionees. Yeah. So that was a moment for me that I knew that, you know what? I was supposed to be further a long time ago. But when you don't have the right people around you and you're giving a lot of strength to people and you're not getting back any love or strength. It, it can slow you down. And then I'm a single mother as well. So I make sure my youth them are good before I even make a move, right? Yeah.
So I just want to rewind a little bit. So going back to two things I'm gonna ask you. Magnum Kings and Queen.
Yeah.
How was that for you? And how was getting called on stage at that time when you thought the audience was fighting? How was those two experience for you? How those two experience made you feel? How did it propel you after those two experience?
Well, after doing the Beanie Man stage show, which was before the Magnum Kings and Queens, the Beanie Man stage show, and seeing how the crowd react to me, and I thought they were having a fight, and I felt the stage shake. But come to find out that they were reacting to the rendition of the Island tune, such as Fire. So I started to realize, okay, I need to learn to balance and get a hold of myself and don't react so much, but kind of stay on the stage and watch. So I learned how to handle myself better. Now, when we reach Magnum Kings and Queens now, them seminar wine when me a DJ. So I'm like, I want it. So I'm like, I'm gonna say, yo, you're DJ, you know, and you're so good, but you have to move your body wine. I'm like, wow.
So Kitty want you for sexy up. Kitty want you for wear body rider, belly skin blows, all type of shit. The man never say you for wine. You know what I said? So I mean, literally, it come like the new one you got Polly Royal. Him never want you put my.
Remember saying me a Rasta, you know. But my thing different, cause me after sexy. But me do my thing sexy and clean.
Right.
So me do my thing.
So
I guess for her the jeans and the little top with the running shoes wasn't, because she did make a comment in Exodus about my attire. So it was a learning experience. I didn't take it personal.
How did you come by the name Empress Lyrics?
Well, originally my name was Lady Lyrics when I just hit the dance hall, age 15, 16, and going up. And then I passed a set of Rastaman, and they kept on saying Empress, Empress. So I'm like, why are you calling me Empress? And I'm like, you know, see yourself, you're Empress. So that's when I changed the name to Empress Lyrics, and that was in my early 20s.
I was having a dinner with my 9-year-old earlier, and she's pretty articulate, she reads very well, and and she has the concept and know the context of like a lot of different words and thing, and I was like, what is that Empress? And she said, I think it's like when you wanna like make an impression on somebody and you wanna right. So I'm like, all right. So you know that there are words that have two meanings. I mean, yeah, you know that there are words that sound similar. I think they call them similes or something. But they have words that sound similar, but they have a different meaning. You even have words that are spelled the same, but they have a different meaning. And so I pull up on Google and I show her. I said, Empress, is this you were absolutely right when you said, Empress, but it wasn't this particular Empress that I was talking. But like speaking to you now, you know what I mean? Like even though we all know the definition of what an Empress is, you know what I mean? It's still kind of one and the same when you really think about it. You know what I mean? Because an Empress may preside over an empire, but she still makes a lasting impression over the people that following her. If you get what me I say, you know what I mean. So and like your personality appears to be very demanding. You know what I mean, from early out. You know what I say, from the time when the man made the announcement at the movie theater at the age of 7, and you just kind of bust loose and run gone up there. You know what I mean, go and do what you do or whatever. You know what I say. So it's like when you have that type of attitude and when you have that type of conviction and when you have that type of faith in a way you do, you can't lose.
7-year-old, he run down on
you send BET 85 emails. So, persistence is not, a question when it comes to you and this journey. You know what I mean? So
yes,
what would you like to accomplish after all that's said and done? For the people that are watching this now, for the people that are watching this years from now, you know what I mean? Because this reasoning is ultimately a part of your legacy and will be a part of your legacy for years to come. You know what I mean?
right.
For what is there that Empress would like to accomplish from the effort that you've been steadfastly putting forth since the minute that you stepped into this profession?
Well, what I would like to accomplish is to let others know in this industry that number one, tap into your spiritual man. Build the spiritual man, because if you build the spiritual man, you'll always hear the spiritual voice, which is the right voice. And while you're trotting, don't give up, because that them want. You never really get a pat on your back. You're doing a good job, but as soon as you make a mistake, people are ready to point it out. So you use that and embrace that to push yourself further or elevate yourself to the next level, and surround yourself with people that are elevating you for the right reasons. People are around you for the right reasons, and just as a singer-songwriter, I hope that my music can touch one or many, that they come to overcome their circumstances. Because all of us have a circumstance or some challenge in our life that we're going through. So some of my songs, I'm hoping it can touch one. I make a sister get up as a single mother and say, you know what, I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to focus on my children. I'm going to overcome this circumstance and go to the next level, and don't give up.
So, now that you touch on what you would like to accomplish musically, you said earlier that you're doing other things as far as humanitarian wise. Tell us something about that.
Okay, well, Empress Lyrics is an activist. Toronto police, Canada police know about me. Them can't take me. And some of them love me. So basically what I do is
overall security.
Well, talk, sorry.
That's okay. So Denise Williams, Empress Lyrics, is a born activist. From I'm young, I was doing things in the community, assisting people in the community, even just with my mother at the community center, doing pottery classes. It started there. My mother's Verona, big her up, Verona Williams, yeah. And then we had, I started filing police complaints for people under criminal charges or traffic charges. And every time I read the disclosure, dissect what the police is doing wrong, if they're overzealous, if they're racist, if they're putting on charges that shouldn't even be there, I always, for some reason, the person's charges go away. They get thrown out. I've been in situations myself where I've taken my company that I've worked for to court and won the human rights case and was rewarded a nice lump sum. I've done that as well. I've gotten a young man that was in the subway going to school and going back and forth, had a little incident where maybe he was 10 cents short his fare and the police was overzealous, throwing him down on the ground, trying to abuse him. And I beat up that, and that got thrown out.
Wow.
So every time I read a disclosure and I file the police complaint, or I type out someone's story and fill out a human rights application and one or two times I've represented them in court during the COVID. I represented a young couple with a retail store that, one of the management actually came out of the store and accused them of doing something that they didn't do and said, "You people." So they were rewarded a lump sum. And that retail store actually ended up going belly up after the COVID, which many stores did, many businesses did. And I even went through a situation where someone had a traffic violation, and the person that caused the accident didn't even report until 3 months after the fact, and the police officer took his word for it and applied more charges on a brethren that I knew, and he ended up losing his car insurance. So when I beat up that case, his car insurance reinstated him, and 9 charges went down to 2 charges.
So hold on there. Have you ever, first and foremost, have you ever thought about bringing those talents to America? That's the first thing. That it's well needed over here. The second part is
well needed. Me say you over there, so you not make you say
well, and we know your name Empress Lyrics, but have you ever thought about calling yourself Empress Cochran? if it doesn't fit, you must have quit to play.
No, seriously. Have you thought about being a lawyer?
So you know what them call me? Me hear a man say, "Lord, you're coming like Judge Judy, the black version. Serious like Judge."
So that explains your assertiveness. That explains your confidence. Why your confidence, like what we say here in the States, your confidence is on a beam. You know what I mean? Like you come right out. Mama come right out. Like all when she the backstage and we are playing the song, them sit there and I sing the song them word for word. And so do you do dub plates?
Oh, of course I did dub plates. You know what I'm doing? Dub plates for Stone Love.
All right, stick up in.
Yeah.
I'm glad say you say you do the plate with confidence. And you see, when you say it a while ago, you go start push out your chest. You know, Jamaica, see the Trinchtown come out of here a while ago, you know. Say, plate back. All right, so you
before we even get to dub plating.
All right. I look.
Man. I want to commend you on those work and that work that you're doing, helping,
landlord and tenant cases as well too.
Yeah, man. I must commend you on that.
Love that today, you know. Me love to help people.
Yeah.
And it's sad because sometimes it turns into. One time I was helping a lady with her landlord and tenant case, and then she ended up going there by herself and messing up her thing. And while I was helping her with the paperwork, she come talk about, "Oh, I'm important to you." I said, "Hello, I picked you up. I registered your application. I'm representing you, and I never asked you for $1. Me know say you're important too." Like, you know what I mean? That's why I said us as a people, we need to get rid of those type of feelings and come together because we'd be so much stronger. Like overall settings. Look how much of the eye them name settings. And that me I talk about, man. You have to come together. Look at us. We're right now a revelation time, you know. Right now we're in a revelation time. See? And the whole world has changed because of what Babylon has done. So we need to come together because we're a powerful people.
And that's why we have this platform, because we are trying to bring people together. But we are doing it, via this program that we are doing now.
Yeah, our objective was always to change the narrative, and having people over here like you, you definitely need to forward back over here as a guest host. We need to talk about some real issue, and if you're available, we'd love to have you back over here to cover that aspect of what you bring to the forefront, because it's needed.
I would love to. But me get a message from Jaja. Me get some direct messages from Jaja. Sometime when I'm awake, sometime when I'm sleeping. And the Almighty said, you need to build your capital. Because you can't dissect where the police them a do and show them say them wrong and it come out plain. You have to have some protection. So if you don't build your capital and have that power, then they can bring you down to nothing.
Yeah, man.
So this is why I helped my son to start a business and to get myself, align myself for the music. Because if I get myself up there in the music, then my capital will be at a level that I can help many. With the activist work, with helping young artists, you know, movements in the community. As I said on CVM interview, help youths to get back to school the right way with not backpacks, their uniforms, books, them the thing them want do. That's why I'm really doing this. I'm not doing it for the ego and the hype and the spotlight. Me, I do it for Jaja works.
So are you familiar with John Kitchen? Yeah, you know
John Kitchen that couldn't keep his hands off of me. That the John Kitchen. Yeah. Me know the brethren. I love anywhere, but yeah. Me know the brethren. Me have to keep it real.
Brother, me hoping I get Jan's Kitchen in that trouble, you know.
Keep it real.
I meant to say John bathroom.
John Kitchen.
John living room. No,
John Kitchen. You have some man can't take me strong continents, you know. So you have some man, them want to deal with me like me a little girl, them think that them can grab me up, deal with me a certain way, and that's not me. I mean, you can embrace a woman and greet her, but you can't be grabbing up certain parts of a woman's anatomy. That not make it. So I'm a brethren. I got love for him, but yeah, it goes up.
Okay.
But you tell us how we should have do the dumb play to the man.
Keep it real, baby love. You have to keep it real, setting.
No, mama. Me do it.
Because you have a daughter, and if your daughter choose to be in the music industry now, your daughter bless up a one on him earth strong, and then them, you know.
No, me
and Farsi setting, you look like you're not player. So I'm not say nobody can deal with that them that way there.
Two data me have and you know, yeah, me totally agree with you. You know, me not go around the other. It's just me never really expect that. When
no, say, but listen, I have love for people. I have love for people, but I don't like people playing with my career. I'm a serious woman. So you can't tell me you're going to give me an interview and then you bring in all these other artists and have me hanging. I know my levels. So if you want to lure my level, I swim away. I'm a fish. Born late February.
Right.
Yeah? My coat have many colors. So you have some people want to lower my ratings. So I don't stay around those people. I keep it real.
Yeah, man. Not. I mean, you know, you don't.
I mean, who is going to be true to you more than you?
Right.
You know. So.
But there's people that's going to be true to me. But when me I try to say is, you can't meet a woman for the first time and you and I never had that type of relationship, and you're going to put your hand on her a certain way. That no make it.
Yeah, man. Rate up. Yeah. Him do the cooking at the wrong kitchen that night there.
All right then.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I totally understand.
Stir the wrong pot.
Yeah, man. Him that try to stir the wrong pot. So, you know, now go run the other. So anyway, like I was saying about that dub plate.
But we love the reason.
About that dub plate.
All right.
So we reach a part.
But that's not more though.
No, Empress, no, I'm not gonna say this to you. I mean, why you think me take not what you said like a while ago.
For real, man.
You when me said before prior to when we even start to fold back your pages, what I noticed from early out is your conviction. Your conviction to your craft, your conviction to, obviously we didn't know the other things that you had done, you know what I mean, or that you were doing, and with Sharpman asking you, and you telling us, the things that you had your hand in. We see that you're serious, and we take anything that you say very serious. You know what I'm saying? And
serious, life serious.
Me know why you feel like, it was just, me not try to kind of break them and that a little bit, but at the end of the day, we take, you say, and any other woman, or even man, because you have man out there will get violated too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So anybody who ever felt, any kind of discontent or uncomfortable in any kind of way, we not downplay that.
And we welcome them to come speak on anything them
Yeah,
been
man.
through.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
This platform, we welcome, that's how this platform is.
That's why we don't do pre-recorded. We do live. So everything is raw and
yeah, reasonings. So anybody want to come reason about anything?
Real reasoning.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Welcome. No
definitely.
matter what it is. No matter what.
Real talk. So, like me say, we reach a point in our show where nobody not really get past it. We're glad to you do dub plate, you know what I mean? So this supposed to come in like a washing of the pan, a dropping of the bucket for somebody of your prowess, for somebody of your confidence. We just need one live overall settings dub plate. Anyone of your bad song, them freestyle, whatever, so long as you're big way up in it, so we can have it for with a sound bite. We're ready when you're ready. You know what I mean? We need one live overall settings dub plate from Empress lyrics starting now.
I jam with overall. I jam with overall. Overall settings, them a call. Overall settings, them a call. The one for C settings in rule. Yes, him is very cool. Short man settings in real. And in spirit, yes, I feel. The one mermaid setting, she beautiful. And she just light up the place. Yes, you feel see I face. I tried with just in place. I jam with jam. I jam with overall. Overall settings will never fall. Overall settings will never fall. I jam with overall. Overall settings, yes, them call. They give I this platform. Yes, overall settings.
Mother
Yo, hold on. Me have to say something.
When I first
you put me on the spot, eh?
We have so many, but this is one of the best. Man,
yeah, man. Real talk.
Under no sleep, 10 hours shift, no sleep.
Yeah, we're not taking days off.
Yeah,
and you not take days off. So we want another same. You know what I mean? Anybody out there where you want big up and send out you big up them too.
Well, me want big up the producer where him just helped me finish my original album under Osa Lyrics Productions. Roger B. Big up yourself, Roger B. Blessings and protection. Me want big up Scotland dog.
Scotland dog.
That's a love and bless.
Yeah.
Big up yourself with the strength. Big up Jasmine Tosh and the Broja Tosh Productions for the strength. Big up overall settings for this platform. Big up my mother and my father. Because all of their talents and their genes. Percy and Verona, big up yourself. Big up my two sons, them Jatari and Jatan. Big up Pelka Time. I them just finished my video for what a Empress I gonna do, and Empress now play number 2, which will be released very soon. And just bigging up the Almighty for being there for I. So and looking for I through the journey.
Which part of people them can find music where you're about there right now? Where if they want tap into if they want download, stream, like, subscribe, share, which part of them figure find Empress lyrics online?
All right, well you can go to the pro account and purchase my music, you know, Amazon, Apple. I have some music out there like what overall settings was playing. What a Empress I go do now play number 2. You know, Rastafari Greats. And some other songs. You can go to Instagram, Lady Lyrics, Empress Lyrics. You can go to YouTube and check out my YouTube channel, Denise Williams. And Facebook as well, Denise Williams, Empress Lyrics. You can go there and check out my stuff. And I just give thanks for overall settings giving me this opportunity. I would love to do a commercial or a jingle for overall settings. And Farsi, wait, yeah, sing at too?
May I try a little thing?
Man, the intro, touch him, man. No, the intro, no, man. The intro. I was like, wow.
Give thanks,
I
man.
feel blessed to be around the eye.
No, man, I like that name the way you give me, you know, the name is Fico Settings, but the Farsi, I kind of like that name there.
Fico, hush.
No, everything good, man. The Farsi is something, the Farsi Settings.
Fico Settings.
That's bad. Farsi. No, I'm going to tell you why I like it.
I see far.
That is coming up a vision. You know what I mean? But
you're amazing. You're a good singer. You're bad.
Give thanks. You know, Rasta man, them reason upon a different level. And remember, Bridget, big up Marky Z, anywhere you're there and I wear right now. But, you know, Rasta man always have some reason where if you know really, I think for them level, you know what I mean, you will say, oh, we really attack, but you know what I mean? So the whole time you're par with, you know, Marky Z and him brother Prince Iron, and the man them thinks my name Vehicle. But I really feel company right by the man. So the man come to me one day, you know, and the man brother big head and him say, me know why them call the Vehicle, you know. And I try to correct him, and I said, no, I'm a vehicle. I said, no, what am I? Just listen me now, man. Me know why them call the Vehicle. Because the eye just constantly a move.
Yeah.
You know what I said? So when him said that, so when you just called me Farai a while ago, I mean Farsi, you know what I mean? It's like, me like the name. You know what I mean? Me constantly I move like a vehicle, and me I see ahead at the curve. You know what I say? So, you know, at the end of the day, I can't go wrong. So that's one of the names when I can't. If you can't have 3 names, why me can't have 3 names too?
Hey.
So on that.
All right then. So you name Daddy Lee, Sharpman, and Bray. Me name Farsi, Vehicle, Fico Settings. Square.
Fico Settings. So here one now. Me don't want to forget nobody. Me have to big up Roses, DJ Chilla from Roses FM. Me have to big up DJ Vegas. Me have to big up some people where even though we worked together in the past, they don't really understand where my heart is. See? So big up the pioneer from Brazil and his wife, Lady C. See? Big up Glory Empire. I recorded with them before, but them not really understand my passion and who I really am. Maybe one day they'll see, because all I do is good works, but sometimes people take it as I think I'm better, and it's not like that for me. And big up John Kitchen. Yeah, he told me now leave him out. Big up Stone Love. Stone Love Boss, what's your name again? Weepo.
I'm afraid to ask you about somebody else where you were with, you know.
No, Weepo as a young artist. Me go to Weepo and say, yo, me have a bad dub plate for you now. Me give him the dub plate, you know. And then pull down the peak of my hat and say, just cool, man, just cool. And I was like, wow. And my DJ brethren, said, just cool, man, just cool. Because they know me is a little hot head too, you know. Back in the day, I was a little hot head still, a defender. So that's why instead of using that hotness, I turned it into doing the activist work, you know, use the education. But I'm going to big up as well as Sunny Records here in Canada. Used to have a record store. Big up Keeling Beckford. Big up Jammies. Yeah. Big up Penthouse. We got Penthouse already and the boss of Penthouse. Him not really understand who I is, you know. But you see, if we get the real chance to display my talent, which I'm working on that to step away from my son's business, train people right now so I could step away and really focus on my music because I have an album to release. Called Make Life.
Yeah, I mean, to be totally honest with you, the first time I ever heard about you wasn't actually from Scotland, dog. It was from somebody who was giving us many artists, a gentleman by the name of
Secret Rival. Big up Secret Rival.
Yeah, man. Big up Secret
Good.
Rival.
Because them not understand who I is, you know.
Yeah, me never want to call him name and then you...
No, them not really understand who I is. And then through me there Canada. And sometimes when they are Canada as an artist, sometimes when they are Canada as an artist, them kind of things soft and your water down. But we're Rastafari great. Rastafari great, yeah. No need to contemplate, yeah. Just stand straight, yeah. Rastafari is great. Yeah. On the Rastafari journey, do His Majesty's work, blessed we earn it. Take good teaching, I learn it. If I know righteousness and I burn it, Rastafari great, yeah.
Mother Road. So, Empress, we dub the Empress lyrics settings. Welcome to the family. You know what I mean? Like I said, the world may know you. The world may know you as Empress lyrics, but you are one of us now. So that means to say we are an ambassador for you. If you ever want, just run up in our life, comment them.
No, hold on, man. We are forwarder over here again.
Yeah.
I would love to.
And
do the jingle and do the jingle settings for the item.
Yeah, man, definitely.
And more time without give you a link and say, yo, you want to be a guest host with it.
Yeah, man, if you want to come host, because you know some of them artists are rough, you know, you sound like you can be assertive and tell them, yeah, man, tell us how you feel like God, punish something, 845, yeah, you know, punish something. But that just make you call him, God, you know, but you are mermaid alone, but I just have them a chamber. You know what
I would love to be a part of any movement that the item I do because the item I do great things overall.
Give thanks, Mama. Give thanks. You know what I mean? And we'll definitely be in touch and we'll look forward to hearing more from you. You know what I mean? Whenever you drop something new, as soon as the video drop, you know what I mean? Pelpa time, you know, make case and get it together. Make sure it's done proper. Make case and get it together so we can feature it on the platform.
For real.
And Empress lyric settings, yeah, one that we know. So anywhere we go in the four corner of the world, you're a part of a conglomerate and over.
Wow.
Thank you for your time.
Give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Keep up settings.
Thank you. More love.
And if you can't stay away, and if you can't take the heat, stay away from the kitchen.
That me I say. But we're full of fire, so we can't take the heat. We're always in the street.
Salute, Mama. Big up yourself, here. All right.
More love.